6, 5, 4, 3, 2,
7,
1.
6.
Oh.
5, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. And there we are.
Gavin's doing the sweeper, I think.
Is that just reflecting off of the buildings here?
So, Gavin, you doing the sweeper?
What?
You're doing sweeping.
Yeah.
And Steve, you're doing
Got a phone call.
water. Okay. Yeah.
We're on top of it.
Okay.
Well,
All right,
Yeah.
let us gather at the Jason.
We'll come to Jason so he doesn't dig a hole in the ground.
Yeah.
And my
We can do that.
super soft
we come
sand
into your
has gotten
presence.
too soft.
Yeah.
All right, bring it in. Bring it in. Grovy people in the remote part of the world, bring it in.
Groovy.
Groovy.
Okay.
Groovy Grovies.
All right.
Did we miss everybody? Nope, we got all.
Okay,
Let us take a
wait.
deep breath.
Oh, there you are.
I call on the bards of old. May we be blessed with eloquence. May our lips be as swift as silver. May our tongues drip with honey. May we be inspiring. May we be inspired. May we bring together a beautiful ritual. So be it.
So
be
be
it.
it.
And I call on the gods of technology,
Yes.
you gods of lightning. May our bandwidth be broad. May our microphones be sensitive. May we broadcast and record a full ritual with sound that somebody can hear
That's not too much to ask for to the gods.
Sights to be seen.
and sights to be seen. And I say, may it be so. So be it.
So be it.
All right. In that case, let us step out of the ritual space so our cleaners can spiritually clean our space. You guys do know the words to say, yes?
I'll just follow somebody.
By the might of the water,
By the
By
light of the
the
water.
by the light of the fires,
the stone made whole and holy.
All right, Jason. We're gonna leave you right here, and they're gonna clean you as you go through, as they go
Okay.
around. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
We're going to consider you a stone, Jason.
Okay.
The rest of us are going outside. And here we are at the
Do we have to go in
outside.
any certain order? Do we have to go in any certain order?
No.
Nope.
Okay.
We don't
well,
even have to follow.
Still works? Yep.
Just all over the
Just
place.
cover the space.
I wish you guys could tell just how dark it was when
By
you
the
can
might
read
of
this
the
stuff
water,
as well.
by the light of the fire, may these stones be made whole
No,
and
not at all.
holy.
Oh, wow. Look at
By
that.
the light of
That's
the
what I said.
fire,
You should see the white one. When it come up to
may
this
these
one,
stones be made
it's
whole
kind of
and
visible.
holy.
Yeah. It's
But
bright in there.
the
Yeah.
light
You
of
can
the water,
completely. There is
by
no
the light of the
question.
fire,
Mm-hmm.
may these
So,
stones
and then
be
we
made
have
whole
the
and holy.
amazing fire that burns beside the
By the
candle.
might of the water, by the light of the fire,
That's
may these
fancy.
stones
Ooh,
be
I
made
got some
whole
perfume of something.
and holy.
Yeah, I smell it.
By the light of the fire,
It smells like
Some of these flowers are flowering,
may these
Yeah.
stones be made whole.
That's basically
and
the
I
smell.
can't hear any of those guys
By the might
talking.
of the
So I don't know
water,
if they have their
Nope.
microphones
by
by
the
their
light of
mouths
the
or not.
fire,
Do you guys have your microphones by your mouths?
and holy.
Yeah, we're just
No.
By the
mumbling.
light of the fire,
It could just be where we
light
are.
of the fire, may these stones be made whole and holy.
The monitor speaker is pointed
By
away
the
from us.
might of the water, by the light of the fire, may these stones be made whole and holy. By the might of the water, by the light of the fire, may these stones be made whole and holy. By the light of the water, by the light of the fire, may these stones be made whole and holy. By the might of the water, by the light of the fire, may these stones be made whole
Yeah,
and holy.
mine's not nearly as bright.
That's why I switched from the old camera back from the new phone to the new old phone.
Yeah.
By the might of the water, by the light of the fire, May these stones be made whole and holy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could I just set this down then?
It can
Yeah.
sit on that stool right there.
Next to the.
This is sacred space. Let all thoughts and words beyond this point focus on the sacred. Work, finances, household obligations have no place in the sanctuary. Anger, fear, frustration have no place in the sanctuary. Hatred, spite, infatuation have no place in the sanctuary. Leave them and all, the, all that would hinder our worship here among the profane. As you enter, may nature's water purify your body, and may the ancestors' fire ignite your spirit. Is water purify your body? Yes. Fire ignite your spirit. Water purify your body, and fire ignite your spirit. And water purify your body, and fire ignite your spirit.
Come we now as a
And water purify your
people
body,
together
fire
at
ignite
the
your spirit.
sacred well.
And water
Come
purify your
we
body,
now as a people
and then fire ignite your
together
spirit.
in the warmth and the light of
Water
the
purify your
flame.
body,
Come
and
we
then fire
now
ignite your
as a
spirit.
people
Much better.
together at the sacred well. Come we now as a people together in the warmth and the
fire ignite your
light
spirit.
of the flame. Come we now as a people together at the sacred well. Come we now as a people together in the warmth and the light of the flame. Come we now as a people together at the sacred well. Come we now as a people together in the warmth and the light of the flame. Come we now as a people together at the sacred well. Come we now as a people together in the warmth and the light of the flame.
Please remain standing as you are able.
Oh, I'm not able.
We come to this place to venerate the kindreds. May we be blessed by those mighty beings, denizens of the many realms, as we give praise and offering in our honor on this sacred day. We are here to honor the kindreds.
We are here to honor the kindreds.
We begin with Steve acknowledging the host of all Druid rites. So let us share in this grain as we lift our voices in song to our Mother the Earth with song number 4, We Are One with the Mother.
We know.
What, after the song?
Yeah.
Okay.
We are one with the mother, we are one with the earth, we are one with each other by our lives, by our birth. We are one with the mother, we are one with the earth, we are one with each other by our lives, by our birth. We are one with the mother, we are one with the earth, we are one with each other by our lives, by our birth. We are one with the mother, we are one with the earth, we are one with each other by our lives, by our birth.
great grandmother of many, you who were first in this land, it was you who knew the hearts of Wolf and his brother Coyote. And it was through your wisdom that you chose Coyote to bear the sack containing all of the people. And it was you who knew that at the crucial moment Coyote would open the sack, releasing the people upon the earth. So too it was you who knew that though many of the people would be scattered like seeds on the wind, the last out of the sack would remain here in this place, walking in your footsteps. So too do we, a new people, walk here, where your feet once compressed the earth, and we too give you our love and our honor, and look to your wisdom to guide our steps. Great grandmother of the earth, we honor you.
Great grandmother of the earth, we honor you.
Now Jason will lead us as we turn our attention to our patron and his shrine.
Yeah, they've got it. Are you going to drive over there?
Yeah.
Okay. A little bit to your left. There you go.
One second, sorry, it's on my phone. Swift-footed Hermes, god of speed and king of thieves, be welcome among your patrons. With great grand flash and lightning speed, be welcome among us now. Protector of this grove and guardian of us all. With silver and sly tongue, we welcome you, O mischief maker, who snatched hair from the head of the mother goddess. God of travel and 10,000 tongues, be welcomed in our sacred space. Swift-footed Hermes, be welcome among us.
Swift-footed Hermes,
We
be welcome among us.
Oh,
You have a bit of a breeze problem today.
Hermes will have to make do.
Hermes wants to dance in the dark. Perfect. All right, turn to your left.
What did you think?
I liked it.
Did a great job.
Uh, you may you may be seated. Please mute your mics. It is time for us
Just
to
right
take
there.
a moment to contemplate the season and the reason for this rite, as Beej explains.
The wheel of the years turns and the days have become noticeably warmer. Soon, the variable temperatures of spring will give way to the long, hot days of summer. Now is the time to harvest our gardens of tender herbs before the baking heat causes them to wither and die. Now we enter a time when each drop of water becomes more precious than ever, guarded against waste and the thieving dry winds. This is our last hurrah before the scorching sun sends us scurrying for cover in cool, dark places. This too is a time to acknowledge our mothers, from the first Earth Mother who gave life to us all, to our most immediate mother, with Earth Day just past and Mother's Day just ahead. As well, today marks the National Day of Prayer, when penitents and believers of the many religions in America offer up a prayer for blessings on this country, so steep in growing turmoil and unrest. Tonight we gather to honor Freyr, the founder of holy royal lineages, the leader of armies, and the lord of the dead in their mounds. He is the giver of sunlight and rain and all that is needed for the crops to grow. And Freyr unites these different aspects of being into a radiant whole. He is a god of kingship and labor, dark earth and shining sky, life and death, and the turning of the seasons and their cycle. He is also Lord of barley and beer and mead, a bringer of nourishment and joy. Finally, as a god of peace and plenty, he is best suited in later springtime to oversee competitions and conflicts so that they are peaceably resolved to lead us into a good year.
So let us lift our voices as one folk and make our offerings in reverence and joy. Now we recall the cosmos as it was in the beginning, and through our corrupted memory, let it be born anew. But let us begin before the beginning with Donna calling a causative for this rite.
I
No.
thought of doing two parts of Cosmos.
I call out to you, Gerdther, you who stopped Freyr in his tracks with your beauty. Shimmering in your essence, you who hail from Jotunheim, wife of fertility and abundance, be welcome among us. Come, O shining giantess, and aid us as we renew the cosmos. Through you, let the present and the beginning merge. Let this sanctuary become as the Mundi, the Yggdrasil, the center of all.
It is time for us to take a. Oh, I just did that. So let us lift our voices as one folk. Oh, no. Uh, with the causative in praise, our seer Gavin will now guide us in renewing the cosmos.
Settle yourself, my friends. Get comfortable. Now, take a deep breath. As you exhale, let your mind empty. Let thoughts and worries flow outward with your breath. Breathe again, pulling in the night, and let your cares drift away. Breathe. Now cast your mind back, back, back. Let your mind wander into the deep dark.
But in the sea of chaos, matter gathered into a lifeless ball, churning with heat, pulsing with the heartbeat of the cosmos. Then the earth heaved, and the elements separated, and above the rolling mass, clouds gathered, beginning as thin wisps of moisture drifting
The growing mist joined and ascended until the sky above thickened with the evaporated liquids, drawing a blanket across the newly formed firmament. And these clouds took up the pulse of the cosmos. Then, from the darkness, the gathered waters fell, coming first as a fine mist to cool and soothe. The gentle rains grew into a mighty deluge, covering the raw, stratified earth in a thick layer of frothing liquid. And these waters took up the heartbeat, ebbing and flowing, a steady balm on the world.
Donna. Donna.
Yes,
Water cosmos.
I thought I was doing fire.
Sorry, fire cosmos.
Then above the throbbing pulse, the sky grumbled and a light flashed. In the thick dark clouds, tentative flickers sparked randomly, and grumbles echoed ominously, until the night was dark and silent no longer. Then the light reached out with forked fingers, to stroke the waters, to prod the land not yet covered. And in that moment, the land and the waters were joined, with the fire from the skies above. And the heartbeat of the cosmos pulsed throughout the new world until life filled all of the realms. And the day began.
Newly born and forever in existence, these harrows in our sanctuary, the well, fire pit, and shrines, mark the center of the cosmos, to which all things are connected. Now gather yourselves, my friends, and let us get our powers pumping for the work ahead by singing the crossroads.
You skipped me.
Let us
And-
skip over Gavin.
And I'm skipping back. And so here we are at the present, which is the beginning. The cosmos is renewed, and we are rewoven into it. Above, below, between, as it was then, as it is now. Now we can sing.
Now, what I just said, now continue. With song number 17, The Crossroads.
Two, three, four. 1, 2, 3. Will we meet at the crossroads where our hollows stand? Center of the cosmos, beginning and the end. There are ways meeting outward to the many lands when we meet at the crossroads with offerings in hand. There's a way going westward toward the setting sun. There's a way going westward where the shades belong. We will all travel onward when the time has come. On that lane we are going westward into the great beyond. There's a way going eastward through the hidden vale. There's a way going eastward where the fairies dwell. There are gnomes, wights, and dryads, leprechauns as well, on that path going eastward. into the secret vale. So come meet at the crossroads where our hollows stand. Center of the cosmos, beginning and the end. There are ways leading outward to the many lands where we meet at the crossroads with offerings in hand. There's a way going downward beneath the fertile sweep. There's a way going downward where silver treasures keep. In the smithy's divine hammers with sparks crash and leap by that stream going downward into the molten deep. There's a way going upward where azure counties lie. There's a way going upward where royal chariots fly, with offerings and omens from messengers on high, through the flames soaring upward to castles in the sky. So let's meet at the crossroads where our hollows stand. Center of the cosmos, beginning and the end. There are ways leading outward to the many lands where we meet at the crossroads with offerings in hand. There's a way swirling onward beyond the sodden dune. There's a way swirling onward, morning, night, and noon. Among reefs, caves, and churches, rule net and harpoon on the tide soaring roundward, offering the moon. There are stones at the center, a sacred peristyle. There are stones at the center where tricksters may beguile the weary and unwary who tarry for a while at the intersected center of the transcendental mile. Still we're here at the crossroads where our hollows stand. Center of the cosmos, beginning and the end. There are ways leading outward to the many lands as we wait at the crossroads with offerings in hand. Yes, we're here at the crossroads, center of the cosmos. Oh, we're here at the crossroads with offerings in hand.
Hold on to that power a moment longer, for it is time to stir the energies of creation. Together, let us join our powers to open the gates and the ways marked by these harrows, that they may link us directly to the realms beyond.
Gate
W-
openers, get to your places, please.
yeah, Reagan,
Captain, I need to borrow you. Are you opening one of the gates? Kevin, you don't have one of the gate openings, do you?
you do.
I know. That's why I need Gavin.
Oh.
Oh, shift dark soil. Last cover of the day. Shake the stones. Loosen the loom to the left and to the right, to the front and to the rear. Shift and rend.
Shift and rend.
Reach
Shift
westward
and
in your
rend.
rending dark
Shift
soil. Travel
and
through the
rend.
very ends of the earth.
Shift and rend.
Shift
Shift
and rend.
and rend.
Form a fissure
Shift
branching
and
ever
rend.
westward.
Shift
Press out
and
the
rend.
bedrock in shearing walls
Shift
and let the abyss
rend.
appear.
Shift
Let the
and
gate to
rend.
the underworld, the realm of the dead, be open.
Let the way be open.
Way be open.
Shift and rend.
Now?
Shift and rend.
O shimmer enchanted cloak, first veil of life, billow the barrier, sever the threads, to the rear and to the front, to the right and to the left, stretch and tear.
Stretch and tear. Stretch and
Split
tear.
eastward in your
Stretch
tearing
and
enchanted cloak,
tear.
traveling
Stretch
to the
and
very
tear.
origins of the earth.
Stretch and tear.
Stretch
Stretch
and
and
tear.
tear. Stretch and tear.
Form a
Stretch
wretch,
and
splitting
tear.
ever eastwards.
Stretch
Press out
and
the
tear.
fabric in rippling pleats,
Stretch
and
and
in the
tear.
occult appears.
Stretch and
Let the
tear.
gate to the ethereal world, the realm of the noble ones, be open.
The gate be open.
I draw upon this up the spring water, that its flow may usher the way to the crossroads. Oh,
And wait.
I draw the spring water that its flow may usher the way to the crossroads.
I gather this perpetual fire that its flame may blaze the way to the crossroads.
High. You don't want it on your shirt.
Yeah, I found that out the hard way.
O churn, mighty waters, soothing balm of the world, toss the waves and stir the currents. To the west, to the south, to the east, to the north. Twist and turn, churn and turn, churn and turn, churn and turn, churn and turn. Reach downward in your churning mighty waters, draining deep into the bowels of the earth, and churn and turn, churn and turn, churn and turn. Form a whirlpool spinning ever downward. Press out the cooling liquid in rushing walls and let a tunnel appear. Churn and turn, churn and turn. Let the way to the netherworld, to the domain of the earth deities, be open.
The ways be open.
On this side. The water. Oh, sorry, Ray. I'll get it. You do the other one.
Mighty fire, gift from the skies above, still the whirlwind, and let a fiery tunnel appear.
Twist and
Twist
and burn. Twist
Hold
and burn.
Twist and burn.
to the east,
Twist
to the
and
south,
burn.
to the north, to the west. Twist
Twist
and burn.
Twist
Twist
and
and
burn.
burn.
Twist and burn.
Twist.
And burn.
Reach skyward in your burning mighty fire,
And burn.
rising up from the very core of the earth. Twist
Twist
and burn.
Twist and burn.
Twist and burn. Twist
Twist and burn.
Form a fire whirl spinning ever upwards,
And burn.
pressing out
Twist
the scorching
and burn.
flames, rushing
Twist and burn.
walls, and let
Twist
a tunnel appear. Let a way to the heavens, the domain of the skydes, be open.
Let the
ways
ways
be
be
open.
open. Stanley. Just set it on the table.
Let this cornucopia, this never empty horn of plenty, stand with us at the center of the ways. Let it grow with an inner light, so that all kindred might see and know that this is the crossroad between the ways. Now, as you have ate it, so it is. The ways are open.
The ways are open.
The ways stand open at the intersection, yet we remain firm on the land, on the earth, which is our home. Let us sound out the call and issue invitation to all kindreds, that they may join us here at the crossroads, the center and the beginning, the present, the end. First, we will call on a gatekeeper, a guardian to stand at the center and ward the crossroads to the realms.
We call to you now, Tyr. Hail to the god by whose name we swear oaths. Come, bear witness to our words. Hail to the god by whose sword we are inspired. Come, hold your battle prowess at the ready. Hail to the one whose shield arm is maimed, but who bears a shield nonetheless to protect those who cannot fight the enemies. Come defend once more. Hail to you, O Tyr. Come be first to our fire. Wolfbinder, be welcome among us.
Wolfbinder, be welcome among us.
Righteous Defender, we are trusting you with these keys.
Where's your key?
We trust you with these keys to our sanctuary and pray that you stand vigil before these open ways, doing all right. Keep watch, Tyr, that the flames do not burn out of control, that the whirlpool does not rise out of the well, and that the unwelcome, the dangerous, the inimical, pass not into the sacred space and disrupt our worship. Now, let us turn our attention to the ancestor shrine as Derek calls to the ancient ones.
Thank you.
It's okay. Oh, Derek. Follow BJ.
Forget your microphone. You can actually turn around and face the shrine. There you go.
To all those bones that lie in this land, all those hearts that tie it to us, memories that hold it, ancient tribes to this place. We offer you welcome. To all our grandmothers, our grandfathers, and our beloved dead blood king and heartkin, ancient tribes of our blood, we offer you welcome. To those elder wise ones who guide their people, poets and seers, judges and magicians, wise women and wise men of ancient days, we offer you welcome. Ancient ones, be welcome among us.
Ancient ones, be welcome among us.
The rest is for later.
Now, let us turn our attention to the nature spirit shrine, as Jonathan calls to the noble ones.
Jonathan's still with us?
Alright. Say when.
When?
To all the spirits of the mountains and trees, all you ancient and bearded fathers to subtle and spry children. Spirits of the land, we offer you welcome. To all the spirits of rivers and streams, to the cloud sisters and rain sisters and fresh spring daughters, spirits of the waters, we offer you welcome. To all the spirits of the creatures of the earth, you beasts who walk or fly or crawl or swim, spirits of the creatures, we offer you welcome. Noble ones, be welcome among us.
Noble ones, be welcome among us.
I'm gonna have to cut out, guys. It's late for me.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Make sure you get the scroll ready for the close. Okay?
And Jason's bus is here. Look, finally let us we turn our attention to the sacred center as Donna calls to the Shining Ones.
To all the primordial ones, progenitors of all that is, oldest of old, shapeless and faceless powers of all, most ancient of gods, we offer you welcome. To all the shining ones, first children of the mother, wisest and mightiest, loving and comforting, gods and goddesses, we offer you welcome. To all the gods and goddesses of this place, ancient and powerful, known to us or unknown, gods of this place, we offer you welcome.
Shining Ones, be welcome among us.
Be welcome among
Shining
us.
ones, be welcome.
Be welcome among us. Come this way. Just gonna go around the chair.
My friends, we have come now to the most important part of our rite. In a moment, we will invite our guest of honor to his seat and offer him our gifts of praises. Before we do that, though, let us take a moment and gather up that which we will offer. There are many items on the tables behind the big bench that are appropriate for offerings. If you did not bring an offering, bring an offering of your own, you are welcome to choose something from the items the Grove has provided for that purpose. We extend the use of these provided items to our remote guests as well. If you would have an offering made on your behalf, please click the raise hand button and state in the chat screen, or come off mute and let us know what you would like to have prepared.
Good seeing you again, buddy.
If you would like to make an offering at your personal shrine instead, now is the time to do so to ensure that you have what you need to do. But don't offer yet. And
All right, got all your stuff? All right, and the bus driver's gonna do their thing, right? Oh yeah, here he comes. He, she, they.
Thank you for stuff on the fire. Woo! So, if anybody has any offerings, anybody online has any offerings that they want me or want us to put in, just let us know.
Do we have any remote offerings to prep for?
Um,
Do we have any remote offerings to prep for?
I don't think so.
No, I have my own.
Okay. Oh, Donna's prepared on her end. Perfect.
Okay. She the only one that was on there.
Oh, shoot.
Is Shannon here or not?
Shannon's gone. She must have stepped out at some point.
Oh, okay. And then
Yeah.
okay.
Right. How many did we have in person? 8? 8 total? All right. Okay. I'll get Jonathan's got I gotta do nature spirits for Jonathan, so it's fine. We'll manage. Um,
Proceed. My friends, please bring your attention back to the sacred center. If you need more time to correct your offering gifts, or to arrange an offering on behalf, please continue in the text window. But it's time to call in our guest of honor, and your attention and energies will make it easier for him to join us.
you need help with that?
I got it. I just needed to open it.
Welcome to the divine beings, the heroes and honored dead, and the Vater, who the folk, and the beings of nature. To all of you who have gathered in our sanctuary, we pray that you join us in showing worth to our guest of honor at his holy rite. First, I will issue a formal invitation to Freyr. Which one is it? I think this. Yeah. We call out to you now, Freyr, O fertile son of Neother, Freyr, husband of Guther, Freyr, brother of Freyr, Freyr, father of kings, come into our sanctuary tonight. Lord Freyr, you whose sword would fight for itself, you who gave your sword for the love of Guther, Freyr, patron of married couples, Freyr, most beautiful of gods, come into our sanctuary tonight. Come to us, Freyr, whose tooth gift was Alfheimer, master of the shrine Gilumbusti, great owner of a swift Skilthrathmere, Freyr, who directs mankind's good fortune, Freyr, who brings fruitful seasons. Lord Freyr, be welcome among us.
Lord Freyr, be welcome,
welcome
among
among
us.
O Lord of the fields, behold, we bring gifts for you. May you bask in our presence and accept that which we offer. Now is the time for us to individually present our offerings to Freyr. Please hold any offerings to any other guests or beings until you are directed. If you will make an offering to our guest of honor, please come forward or click the raise hand button. Yes, I'll go first. Freyr, accept the sacrifice.
Accept this sacrifice. Hail Freyr. Accept this
Freyr.
sacrifice.
Accept the sacrifice.
Please accept this sacrifice.
Accept this sacrifice.
Accept the sacrifice.
Accept this sacrifice.
Accept the sacrifice.
Accept
This
this
sacrifice.
Accept this sacrifice. That was the one you
the sacrifice.
Accept the sacrifice.
Freyr.
Accept
This
this
accept this
sacrifice.
sacrifice. Oh, hey, guess what?
It's funny, all
No,
the
it
time my
probably
mic
is
didn't
on
work.
that one.
Now it's
It's
working.
probably double tag teaming.
Chuckling to myself. Figures.
Disqualifies as.
I'm gonna have to hand this off though.
Did you get to do your offering?
Yes, yes, I did.
Are there any other sacrifices to be made to the honored guest tonight?
I do.
I have to do a story.
Oh, what do you want to
I
offer?
forgot.
I have cornmeal.
Are you offering at your shrine?
Yes.
Okay.
Hail Freyr, please accept this sacrifice.
Accept the
Accept the
sacrifice.
sacrifice. It's so amazing how bright it looks and how dark it is.
Okay, boss. Anything else? Then, if there's anything else, then let us remind Freyr how much we value him one last time.
Thank you.
Oh, lovely. Light.
It's so weird. I want to stick my flower crown in the
Oh,
torch.
look.
Natural light. Hail to Freyr, Lord of the fields, Lord of the Vanir, golden of hair as the fields of wheat, bringing riches of heart and hearth. To noble and common folks alike, we hail and honor you with the corn that brings forth and falls again to nourish us. We hail and honor you, mighty boar in fright, Lord of the phallus that gives us life, Lord of love that is bound in land, love that is bound with commitment, love that does not come easily, as one must toil for the harvest. Teach us that teach us that love is worth working for, and that work is worth loving, and that neither lives long without the other. Lord Freyr, corn god, husband of Gunther and Itian bride, who can warm the cold heart, warrior without a weapon, who gave your sword for love, whom you who make the grain spring forth, show us faith in every springtime. Hail Freyr,
Hail Freyr.
Hail Freyr.
so we have given our love, and our wealth to the fertile son of Neother. Now let our voices rise on the fire, let our voices sound in the well, let our words echo from here to the realms beyond. Freyr, accept our sacrifice.
Freyr, accept
accept
our
our
sacrifice.
O Lord Freyr, we have given you our praise and our offerings, and now we ask you to indulge us as we offer to those others who have joined us tonight. May you bless them as you bless us. Now that our guest of honor has received the lion's share of our bounty, if there are any other offerings to be made to the mighty kindreds assembled among us tonight, deities, nature spirits, our ancestors, you may take a moment to come forward, do so at your personal shrine, or click the raise hand button to have an offering made on your behalf.
Don't all everybody run at once. Jason's dad likes whiskey, right?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Oh, did you? I can use it for other things. It's all good.
Accept this sacrifice.
You're gonna take it over to the
Sacrifice.
sign one.
So this one's in honor of Jason's dad because he had to leave and we promised him we would do it. So we know how much he misses and depends upon the memory of his father. So accept his sacrifice.
Accept this
Accept the
sacrifice.
sacrifice.
Oop,
Ooh.
oh, sweetie.
Seems well received.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very.
This is for the nature spirits because we want you to know we haven't forgotten you. Please accept this sacrifice.
Accept the
Accept the
sacrifice. Another year goes by without you, but you're in our thoughts. And we know how much you love the whiskey, you rat bastard. Ray, accept the sacrifice.
Accept the
Accept the
sacrifice.
sacrifice.
Guess I should say Hans, but
Accept the sacrifice.
Accept the sacrifice.
Accept the sacrifice.
And,
accept this sacrifice.
Accept the sacrifice.
for the alcoholics among you.
Accept this
Accept the
sacrifice.
sacrifice.
That's so cool. It's got its own thing going on over there.
Still burning. He is totally drinking that up.
Freyr, accept the sacrifice.
Accept the sacrifice.
Accept this sacrifice.
Sacrifice.
Sweet sense as the campaign season gets into motion. Aries, accept this sacrifice.
Accept the
Accept the
sacrifice.
Sacrifice.
It smells good today.
Mm-hmm.
Accept the sacrifice.
Accept this sacrifice. guys use the giantest logs ever.
Are there any other sacrifices to be made to our kindreds today? Or tonight?
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Wait.
I have rose petals for Freya and the sister of Freyr, and also the handmaiden Air, to please accept this sacrifice and assist with oaths for strength for Jonathan's mother and healing, and water for purifying her body. Please accept this sacrifice.
Accept this sacrifice.
And that's it, right? So please be seated and mute your mics. My, f- my friends, we are in the presence of the many beings whom we have invited here to our right. Now our seer, Gavin, will aid us in hearing what they have to share.
Let us be silent a moment. Let us breathe. Let our hearts listen. Let our minds be open. Let our spirits be receptive. The kindreds are gathered close around us. And there is a story to be told.
Look, what are you supposed to do when your best pal is moping? Freaking won't do anything. Hey, let's go chase some boars. No, I don't feel like it. Hey, let's go have a wrestling match. No, I don't feel like it. Dude, what the heck? Why are you acting like such a brat? What do? You know what you do? You grab him around the neck, you knock him on the ground, you ask him, what the hell's going on? And I mean that literally. Hell will be around later to ask him also. And she's not as kind as I am. Like, dude, what is going on? Oh, I saw this girl and she was so beautiful. Really? You're not going to go wrestling for that? You're not going to go hunting for a girl? But she was, I have to marry her. If I don't marry her, the world will end and everything will be all wrong and I can't live without her. Have you even talked to her? Well, no. You haven't talked to her and you're moping and you won't go to the mead hall and drink with us and you won't go fighting. Dude, what the heck? So what do I do? What? Look it, I'll help you out, right? What's a brother for, right? I'll go get her. Who is it? Well, she's a giant. Really? A giant? So you're moping over a giant and you won't hang out with us, you won't drink at the mead hall, you won't go wrestling, you won't go hunting boar. What good are you? Well, just go talk to her for me. I'm asking you, what's a brother to do? What is a guy to do when his best brother, his best friend, is that enamored by somebody he's never even talked to? Obviously, you just say, yeah, of course. Of course, I'll go talk to her because if she says yes and you get this out of your system, we can go back to hunting and drinking and having fun, right? That's how that works, right? I mean, he's not going to change when he gets married or any of that, of course. Never. No, that would happen. So, of course, I will brave all the crazy dangers to go to the land of the giants, past the land of the elves, to the land of the freaking giants, to talk to this lady and convince her to marry him. And what if she says no? Is he going to whine and mope and complain and just be completely insufferable forever? I'm going to have to come up with some really good ideas on how to get her to say yes. Because, I mean, she is a giant, and it's not exactly like we're on best terms, you know? But what's a brother to do? I mean, you can't go carousing, you can't have drinks at the mead hall, you can't have good hunts if you don't have your best friend with you. What's a guy to do? Offer some goodies. I mean, I got some apples. They're gold, of course. Got some apples. I got some rings that magically remake themselves. And I mean, look, if all else fails, I'll threaten her with the worst curses I can come up with. But somehow, I will get her to say yes, just so I can have my best brother back. And we can do all the things that we have always done before. He saw her from a distance, shining like a freaking light and holding up the universe. What's a brother to do?
So we have given our sacrifices and spent time with our kindreds. Now, see you?
What?
I'm just reading what's on the page.
I needed a longer story. Okay. Okay.
So now, Seer.
Just a little longer story, just a few seconds. Almost there.
So
All
what
right.
messages?
So the
have kindreds?
ancestors speak of Kenzies or the pine torch. The pine torch is a light in the dark. It is illumination. It is also love and heart wisdom, enlightenment, learning. Think of the light bulb over your head when you have an idea cartoon. It is the flame. It is that spark of inspiration. That's what the ancestors speak of. The nature spirits speak of Tiwez or Tyr, actually. The nature spirits talk about Tyr. He embodies justice, bravery, honor, dedication to a cause higher than the individual. He is social, legal, political. He's that relationship with the community and the world and what's right and what is to be done. That's what the nature spirits speak of. And I think they might be speaking enough about how we need to be our higher goal of keeping the earth and Earth Mother and all of that where she belongs and supporting her as she supports us. The Shining Ones speak of Hagalas. I like saying that one, but it's not that great. It's hail. It is destruction, disruption, delay. It is hostile forces. It's like the Shining Ones are like, it's an uphill battle. Be prepared. And Freyr, our being of the occasion, speaks of Gebo or gift, of pledging, of exchange, generosity. Gebu is about our relationships and our bonds between each other, and feeding those relationships and those bonds with gifts and our pledges and our giving the best of ourselves. Those are what they speak of. And their omens sound good to me.
Yeah, they're good. Well, these are powerful. That is a powerful and timely message. Thank you. In the days and weeks ahead, may we heed and be guided by the messages we have received. Right. Now, deep, deep breath. Settle yourselves. The ways stand open before us, past of whirling tunnels that reach to the far realms. Amongst us here in this sanctified space and just beyond the borders between our realms, there is a crowd of guests who's answered our invitations, entering into a temporary relationship with us. As we are giving out sacrifices of songs, poems, herbs, fine oils, and alcohols, and praise to the kindreds, now we will ask for them to deliver the blessings to us in return. We, we know that these blessings will be magnified many times by their greatness. Uh, now, as now as you are able, or unmute your mic and speak truly.
Stand.
Or
Stand
yeah,
or unmute your
yeah,
mic.
stand. Is it your will to receive the blessings of the kindreds?
It
It
is.
It
is.
is.
Will you accept the gifts given without recrimination, remorse, or regret?
We
We
will.
will.
Then ask of your own free will.
Give us the waters.
Give us
Give
the
us the
waters.
waters.
Give us
Give
the
us the
waters.
waters.
Give
Give
us
us
the
the
waters.
waters. Give us the waters.
Give us
Give
the
us the
waters.
waters. Give us the
Ancestors,
waters.
we meet you
Give
at your
us the
shrine
waters.
with
Give us the
with this
waters.
vessel that you may fill it with
Give us the
to
waters.
overflowing with your blessing.
Give us the waters.
Give us
Give
the
us the
waters.
waters. Give us the waters. Give us the waters. Give us the waters.
Nature
Give us the
spirits,
waters.
we meet you
Give
at your
us the
shrine
waters.
with this
Give
vessel
us
that
the
you may fill it
waters.
to overflowing with your blessing.
Give us the waters. Give us the waters. Give us
the
the
water.
waters.
Give us.
Give us the waters. Give us
Mighty
the
deities,
waters.
we meet you at the crossroads
Give
with
us
this
the
vessel that
waters.
you may fill with overflowing with your blessings.
Give us the waters. Give us the waters. Give us the waters.
Mighty
Give us the
Freyr,
waters.
we present this vessel to
Give
you
us the waters.
that you might fill it to overflowing with your blessings.
Give us the waters.
Give us
Give us the waters. Give us the waters. Give us the
This
waters.
vessel is filled to
Give us the
overflowing,
waters.
a growing container of blessings. Behold, the waters of life.
Behold the waters of life.
Please join me in addressing our guests by reading aloud the words of affirmation on the order of services in the front of your songbook. Freyr, shining ones, noble ones, ancient ones, we stand before you in pride, honor, and friendship, and accept these blessings that you have given. We give the first of these blessings to the patron of all Druids, and the patron of our grove, that those who support us may share in our fortunes. Now let us share in these blessings.
Oh, that's last.
Yeah, that's last.
2, 3, 4, 5. I don't have enough. Just so you guys know, it's 10 o'clock already.
And finally, we pour out these blessings for all of you who are attending remotely, and for those in our grove who couldn't be with us today through no fault of their own. May these blessings find you all, no matter where you are.
Waters of life.
Waters of
Waters
life.
of life.
Waters of life.
It's purple. It's made out of purple.
Right? Is there any other color than that? That's definitely the color of purple.
Yeah. And so, this might draw to a close. Let us thank all those who accepted our invitation and our hospitality today. Beginning with Ich. Yeah, for our guest of honor. Still on. Lord of the Fields, we thank you for walking among us tonight.
For a while.
As this rite is ending, we give you this gift in parting, giving out our love and asking nothing in return. Freyr, we thank you.
Freyr, we thank you.
And with Donna at the Sacred Center.
Shining ones, eldest and brightest, we thank you for walking among us today. As this rite is ending, we give you this gift in parting, given out of love and asking nothing in return. Shining ones, we thank you.
Shining ones, we thank you. And with Jonathan, whoever's doing Jonathan's part.
Who's got
At
the green scroll?
Ray's got it.
I've got Jonathan's scroll.
Oh, it's right
Okay.
here. Wait. Oh, wait. Right there?
Here, I'll trade you. I'll trade. I'll take the camera if you take the scroll.
Oh no, Jonathan. You have Jonathan's. I'm sorry. I have Jason's.
Oh.
I've got Jason's. I'm sorry. I'm spacing.
We got the J White.
Spirits of the earth, fully manifested on this mortal plane. We thank you for your presence in our sanctuary tonight. We know you remain among us, always, felt though rarely seen. But as this rite is ending, we give this gift in parting, given out of love, asking nothing in return. Nature spirits, we thank you.
Nature spirits, we thank you. And finally, with Derek at our ancestors' shrine.
Mighty ancestor spirits of those gone before, we thank you for joining us here today. At this rite, it as this rite is ending, we give you this gift as in parting. Give us your love and ask nothing in return. Ancestors, we thank you.
Ancestors, we thank you. Polar guide, gatekeeper, you have stood with us at these crossroads, and your keen observations have kept the fires and waters safely contained in their tasks. Your mastery of the keys have kept us safe for those who would uh, travel through the open ways to our sanctuary just to disrupt our worship. We have made it easy. You have made it easier for our beloved kindreds to find their way to our sanctuary as our guests, and you have seen each of them safely back to their own realms. And for that, we thank you. We thank you.
Thank you.
Now, Ray has some words for our gatekeeper.
Now, righteous defender, our right has come to an end, and we have no more to ask of you at this time. Before departing, though, accept this gift, given out of love, asking nothing in return. Just guardian, Tyr, we thank you.
Tyr, we thank you.
Thank you.
Now that our rite comes to an end, this cornucopia is definitely no longer needed. Uh, the connection to the ways too are no longer needed at this
That's what he
at
said.
this nexus. So let us calm the energies, let us close the ways, so that the veil between the realms may fall into place.
Which one's the nature? That's the nature spirits. Okay.
And
Oh, yeah,
oh,
sure.
okay.
Oh, mighty fires, great gift from the sky above, still the whirlwind, and let the fiery tunnel collapse. Calm the twist, calm the burn, calm the twist, calm the burn,
Calm
calm
the
the
twist,
twist,
calm
calm
the
the
burn,
burn.
calm the twist, calm the burn,
Let the hungry flames
calm the
dwindle
burn, calm the twist,
until
calm
there
the
is
burn,
not
calm the
but
twist,
smoke remaining.
calm the
Calm the
twist,
twist, calm
calm the
the burn,
burn,
calm
calm
the
the
twist,
twist,
calm
calm
the
the
burn,
burn,
calm the twist,
calm
calm
the
the
burn.
burn. And let the clouds of smoke break apart, dissolving in a gentle tendril of scented mist. Calm the twist, calm the burn, calm the twist, calm
Calm
the
the
burn,
burn,
calm
calm
the
the
twist,
twist,
calm
calm
the
the
burn.
burn.
Let the ways to the heavens, the domain of the sky deities, be closed.
Let the ways
Ways
be
be closed.
closed.
Mighty waters, soothing balm of the world, fill the whirlpool and let the watery tunnel collapse. Calm the churn, calm the turn, calm the churn, calm the turn. Let the rushing walls of liquid collapse inward until there is naught but a steady flow, and calm the churn, calm the turn, calm the churn, calm the turn, and let the currents slow and spread, dissolving into the gentle lap and suck of water against its boundaries, and calm the churn, calm the turn,
calm the churn,
calm the turn. Let the way to the netherworld, the domain of the earth deities, be closed.
the ways be closed.
Enchanted cloak, fire, first veil of life. Restore the charm and let the pleats fall flat. Compress the stretch, tack the tear.
Compress the stretch, tack the tear.
Let the fabric be seen, sewn,
Tack the tear,
until
Compress
there
the
is naught
stretch, tack
but
the
a
tear.
seam between.
Compress the stretch,
Compress
tack
the
the
stretch,
tear.
tack
Compress
the
the
tear.
stretch, tack the
compress
tear.
the stretch,
And let the
compress
severed
the
threads
tear,
rejoin,
The tear.
compress the
resolving
Compress the
into a
tack
stretch,
the
single
tear,
shimmering
tack the tear.
blind.
compress
Compress
the
the
stretch,
stretch,
Tack
tack
the
the
tear.
tear. Let the
Compress the
gate
stretch,
to the ethereal world,
tear.
the realm
Compress
of
the
the noble
stretch.
ones, be closed.
Let the
gates
gate
be
be
closed.
closed.
Dark soil, last cover of the day, release the abyss, and let the shearing walls unite. Still the shift, mend the rend.
Still the shift,
Bend
mend
the
the
rend.
rend. Still the shift,
Let the
Bend
bedrock
the
be
rend.
formed until there is
Still
not
the
but
shift.
foundation below.
mend the rend.
Still
the
the
shift,
shift,
Bend
mend the rend.
Still the shift,
Mend the rend.
Still the shift.
Let the loosened loam fall back, into a mounded blanket of memory.
Still the shift,
mend the rend.
Still the shift, mend the rend.
Let the gate to the
Still the
underworld,
shift.
the realm of the dead, be closed.
Let the
gates
gates
be
be
closed.
closed.
The fountain is returned, the fire pit is returned, the shrines are again but stone, and thus the ways are closed.
The ways are closed.
So this rite has come to an end. The kindred have returned to their realms. The ways are closed, and yet the harrows remain. Well, fire, and shrines, tangible, tangible symbols of the cosmos as it was in the beginning, as it is now, as it shall forever remain. When we depart the sanctuary, may these harrows echo in our minds, in our hearts, in our spirits, that they may continue to connect us to the realms beyond our own. Now, there are a few last thank yous to be given before we depart, beginning with, guess now, Gavin, at our patron shrine.
Clever luck bringer, even as your shrine remains in our sanctuary, so it is that you may stay or go, regardless of the ways being between the realms, being open or closed. Accept, though, this final gift today, given out of love and asking nothing in return. Hermes, we thank you.
Hermes, we thank you.
Finally, we thank our host, great grandmother of many. Let us never forget that she will always care for us so long as we remember and care for her in return. So one last time I say, Earth Mother, we thank you.
Earth Mother, we thank
you.
you.
Now let us go forth in the world as kith, carrying with us the blessing of the kindreds and the spark of the energies of the realms. So be it, this rite is ended.
So
So
be it. This rite is ended.
Walk with wisdom.
Walk with wisdom from this hallowed place. Walk not in sorrow, our root shall e'er embrace. May strength be your brother, and honor be your friend, and luck be your lover until we meet again. Huzzah!
Huzzah.
Donna, thank you for doing all the remote stuff that you did. Thank you being our gatekeeper on the virtual side in case somebody decided to crash our party or something. Also, thank you to Jonathan, who had to leave early, and our other guests who had to leave early.
Jason.
Thank you for Jason, who was here in person and had to leave because our bus. Thank you for everybody who's here for putting up with the fact that we didn't get started until almost an hour and a half later than we should have. So, at this time, we're going to run inside and eat some sandwiches
Last one's Essen.
because it is sandwich eating time and there's a whole bunch of sandwiches inside.
Huh?
Run inside with the camera and show the thing before we end the YouTube feed. Also, hit the light switch twice. The one closest to the door. It just takes a second. There we go.
I'm blind.
Awesome. All right. Smorgasbord. Look at that giant smorgasbord.
Oh my gosh.
Wait, where are you going? You kind of like passed right by the food. Oh, lights.
Oh my gosh.
That doesn't count what's in the refrigerator.
Yeah.
They're feasting.
We need more food.
So we miss you,
Oh, no,
Donna.
that-
Wish you could have been here. We
too
would
far
love to have
away.
shared sandwiches with you.
I was really bad. I
Yeah.
went to the store hungry and I spent like $89.
Thanks for having me. I'll see y'all later.
We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Good
That's
night.
next tomorrow.
No, it's not. Perfectly not dead. It just works when it feels like it. Now that it doesn't need to, watch this. Works just fine.
Right? That was mine was cutting out all that time. I laughed. I heard myself over everybody. I'm like,
Oh, forgot the end, oh, right here.